I miss 2020, you're selling weed for 95 and 8. Fuck your bitch and make a movie to it, 50 Shades of Grey. Shooting up his crib, this is 5th time buying some paint. It only been a week and it's my 5th time buying some drink. I miss 2020, you're selling weed for 95 and 8.
Work hard, play harder.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Houston, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, there's the Knights. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
Well, I think for the Knights, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Here's the starting group for Houston. And for the Knights, Hawkins is out there with Barnes. Then there's Longley. And it's Townsend in at the 3. Steve, we're in it now, aren't we? What's it like at this point for the guys that have joined new teams?
The key, Kevin, is to get comfortable. No excuses this far into the season not to be on the same page. They should know the playbook and their teammates. That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Hawkins with it. Now the pass to Longley. Here's Townsend. Pass to Hawkins. Just 5 on the clock. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Townsend, the pass to Barnes. Longley, and finished off by Longley.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Now here's Mills, covered by Barnes. A pass to Rush. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer. Here's Longley. Clock at 6. Here's Daniel. And that comes off the assist by Longley.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Rush, covered by Longley. Now here's Mills. Pass to Rush. Back to Mills. He kicks to Allen. Houston needs to get a shot off. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. And he banks in the layup.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Hawkins with it. Barnes outside. The 3 ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Allen. Kicks it to Mills. There's the pick. Allen outside. Here's Viana. Here's Rush, and the slam dunk by Rush.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice shot comes out.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Mills in the corner, fires from deep, and the 3 ball is good.
Been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Houston making a switch here. Sanders is checked in. Now here's Barnes. He has yet to score. Over Allen. And it's sent back by Allen. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the pass to Atkins. And here's Barnes for 3. Here's Sanders. A basket good off the end.
But the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Daniel, the pass to Atkins. Over in the corner, Barnes. Off the mark, and the drop continues. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So much about young players and veteran players, Steve, but when do you feel a player becomes a veteran? Is it after a year, 2, 3? Like, in your opinion, what is it?
You know, Kevin, it differs for a lot of different reasons, but I think for myself, when you get that second contract, you feel like you belong in the league. I think when you get over 7 years in the league, that's kind of cut off to be 7 years or more, you're definitely a vet.
And the Knights have possession following the score by Houston.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And stolen by Longley. And finished off by Longley.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Allen. The Knights making their last shot. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And it's Allen slamming it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same.
Plays for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Allen on the wing. Takes the 3. That ball is good for another field goal. It has to be. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. The downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. Hawkins. Will it go? Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Hayward. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Hayward. Hawkins against Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Allen against Hawkins. Here's Townsend. And that comes to happen quickly. Looking at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. We've got Barnes. He's out there with Hawkins. And it's Townsend in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Barnes.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And Rush kicks to Allen. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer at the rim. Here's Townsend and the powerful one-handed slam.
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
To the paint.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch.
And this is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Now here's Barnes, covered by Mills. Passes it to Daniel. And here's Hawkins. The kick out to Barnes. No good on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Allen dishes to Rush. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Houston, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. The Knights making a switch here. Beasley's checked in, and a switch has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Beasley against Allen. Again, the miss by Beasley.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night. You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
To the middle, here's Daniel. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And it's Mills with the ball for Houston. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Allen outside, from outside the arc, cans it from downtown. Allen's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here's Barnes, covered by Mills. And that one's good, Barnes.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Here's Mills. And there's the pass to Allen. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house.
A meager 37% for the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Longley, and finished off by Longley.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Allen.
I'll tell you,
For 3, Longley grabs the miss. The Knights on offense. Now Hawkins. Outside, Longley. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
they put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest,